Here's a visual that better illustrates the obligations of the buyer and seller under the Ex-Works Incoterms. The orange house represents the seller. Under Ex-Works, the seller makes available the cargo at its premises or a named place. This is all that is expected of the seller. The seller does not even have to worry about loading the goods, let alone clearing them for export. The cargo is just there in its premises for pickup by the buyer. The responsibility and the cargo is made at the disposal of the buyer, which is in this illustration is the blue house. The cost and risk therefore gets transferred from seller to buyer from the point where the cargo is picked up by the buyer. Let's summarize what we just learned about Ex-Works. Under Ex-Works, where is the delivery point? The answer is easy, at the seller's premises or another named place. This could be a factory or a warehouse. In other words, the seller already fulfills its obligation when it places the goods available for the buyer. The buyer then bears all the risk and cost starting when it picks up the cargo at the seller's location or other named place until the products are delivered to the buyer's location. Who pays for main carriage? It's the buyer. Payment could be prepaid at origin or collected at the destination. What about insurance? Who takes care of it under Ex-Works? The seller is not responsible for insurance, and the buyer may or may not procure insurance either. I'm sure you can guess that the Ex-Works Incoterms is easiest on the seller, as it represents the minimum obligation. All the seller has to do is to make available the goods to the buyer from his premises or a named place.
These questions and more will be answered in this YouTube segment, Ask PortCalls. So go ahead and type your questions down below the comments section. Meantime, don't forget to subscribe to the PortCalls YouTube channel.